Alright guys, so it looks like a retailer actually leaked GTA 6 on their website, and this can mean a lot for when we're going to be seeing this game released and when the hype to this game is going to officially begin. Pretty much the official reveal of this game and the marketing of this game might start ramping up very soon if this release is coming sooner than expected. We'll talk about the possible release dates in a second, but this retailer leaking GTA 6 on their website is definitely a good step in the right direction if you want to see a GTA 6 release sooner than later. So GTA 6 release, retailer claims 2020 launch for the next Grand Theft Auto. An Austrian games retailer that has a history of leaking game releases has dropped their listing for GTA 6, and it could be coming sooner than some fans might expect. However, that's where GameWare from Austria comes into play. As of January 14th, 2020, the online games retailer has listed GTA 6 as coming in 2020 to the Xbox One, PS4, and PC platforms. And again, if we're going off of this would mean that they're still making this game for the old consoles. Now, the only weird thing is that the new consoles are not listed. It makes sense if the game is releasing in holiday 2020 that this game would be released just like GTA 5 for the next gen consoles and the previous gen consoles. So maybe the marketing and the games for the next gen consoles aren't just out yet with these retailers, so that would make sense at that point. Now, here is the actual image of what it looks like on the website here, and it goes into something a bit different here. Usually when this stuff happens, obviously, is this going to be the actual cover of GTA 6? Probably not. I mean, they could have sourced this image from anywhere, but again, this is an official website doing this, so it is something to look at. And then they do have it as GTA 6 Day 1 Edition, and that's very interesting as well. I mean, we don't know, maybe they have information about a Day 1 Edition as opposed to a normal standard edition. GTA 6 as well having the Roman numerals. I mean, I guess we sort of figured that, but there could still be the chance that it's just the number 6 instead of the VI, because, I mean, if I'm a marketing person at Rockstar Games, I might think that casual consumers might mix up GTA 4, 5, and 6 as you go from IVI and then VI. I mean, if you're a casual person that doesn't really know what's going on, you don't know Roman numerals, you don't know GTA, you might buy the wrong game, especially if you're a parent. I don't know, if you know Roman numerals, I guess most people do, so it's not that big of a deal, but maybe it might not be that. My point is, this might not be the official title here. Definitely not the cover of the game, probably not the logo. The Day 1 Edition is interesting. Maybe they put that up, but it's weird for them to have a placeholder and then put Day 1 Edition. So maybe they do have more information than us right now. That could be very true. And this is, again, a retailer we'll talk about in a second that has a history of leaking these games on their website. Let's go through more of the information here. So there's no exact release date mentioned, nor an announcement date from Rockstar Games themselves, obviously. Also, even though the listing contains a placeholder for the cover art, it also lists a D1 edition that comes with a bonus. However, again, it's not mentioned what that contains. So it comes with a bonus as well, which I guess would make sense with a Day 1 edition, but I wonder what that bonus is going to be. And that's definitely not out of the question for GTA 6 to have some sort of Day 1 bonus, some early edition where you have to pre-order and you get the game, you get certain perks for getting the game early. That all makes sense there. Yet it is interesting to see the listing arrive on the Austrian website. In the past, GameWare have leaked the existence of games like Need for Speed Heat and Devil May Cry 5 before their announcements. Of course, other retailers like Amazon have listed games early in the past, but that's usually a placeholder and comes when the game is known about, unlike GameWare. And so that's an interesting difference here. Amazon leaks those games on their website, but there was some sort of official announcement to some extent. With GameWare, they have a history of leaking the games even before their official announcement, and in this case, GTA 6, again, no official announcements anywhere from Rockstar Games, so it's definitely interesting here to see that. So I was going to say this anyway, but I'll leave it for you guys here. They do say, despite their leaker past, it may be worth taking the listing with a pinch of salt, as it could be the case that a retailer is getting ahead of the game, though it's worth keeping an eye on to see if they reveal any further details at a later date. So a couple of things I like about this. One, it's a credible source. They've been correct before. It is an official retailer. This is not a Reddit post. How many Reddit posts are we going to read where, again, we're looking at it 50-50. Maybe a leaker did type a Reddit post and there are official information on that Reddit post. We just don't know if it's real or not because it's a Reddit post and anyone can type anything on a Reddit post. When we're seeing a leak from a retailer here, it's a bit more interesting. And although, again, like I said, the game cover, that's obviously not the cover, maybe that's not the official title, but for them to be putting this up on their website, they probably didn't intentionally put it up. Like, you guys know how it works. It was in the system and it went up for some reason. It's probably not up there anymore because they just can't be doing that. And, GTA 6 isn't officially out yet, and Rockstar Games wouldn't want them listing it if it's not out. I mean, if it's not revealed or released yet to some extent. So this is definitely one of the better leaks we have seen, but it's still a long ways away until seeing what GTA 6 is all about. But this puts us in a better direction as to the urgency of what's happening here, and it shows us that we're going to be seeing GTA 6 information, sooner than later. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, leave a comment below GTA 6 if you watched the whole video. It's greatly appreciated. See you guys later.